Hello and welcome to the director's commentary for the media production piece The Chase. My name is Thomas Griffiths, my candidate number is 0601, my centre number is 33751. This is done on behalf of my foundation portfolio, done by OCR, and the code for that is G321. Before we start, I want to say that this is non-prompted. As you watch this, I was actually just watching it. I wasn't reading off a sheet, I wasn't reading off any form of notes. There's nothing. It was all on the spot out of my head. There's no notes, no prompts or anything guiding me, telling me what to say here. I'm saying it completely random. The one thing I have written down is to remember not to start the video just yet and explain it a bit before. You'll notice that when I play the clip, a lot of stuff happens at once. A lot of stuff in about 5 seconds of it. A lot of stuff, and I can't explain 5 seconds in 5 seconds, so I thought I'd explain it before I start the clip. You'll notice there's a quick start opening, that it's very actiony, it's very conventional of an action film. There's a lot of quick transitions, a lot of running, there's quite a few, not violence, but a bit of action, which is obviously conventional of an action film, not like a romantic comedy, say, where you'd have a descriptive opening or a slow establishing shots of mountains or beaches or something like that. There's nothing of that. You will have heard when the protagonist says "it's theirs" in the looped voiceover, that this is in fact looped with the action of the antagonist coming into shot. It is dark or black, a tear, which obviously portrays him as an evil character anyway, because dark or black has connotations with an evil, dark person, bad person. Another thing you'll notice about the opening sequence later on is that there's some 3D modelling going on. I used 3D Studio Max for that, which is a recognised software in the industry. I integrated that with Adobe After Effects, another recognised software in the industry, to add a little bit of a flow to the movement of the blood cells that I created. And at the end you'll also see a green screen effect that we used. We used a chroma key, green screen, chroma key, and we created like a car accident scene. Now, that was done using 2 separate shots, putting them together on Photoshop using the chroma key option. Okay, I'm going to start the clip now. There's the quick action. This is all the stuff I couldn't explain at once. There's a lot of loops in. He says "it's there" as he walks on. A lot of spinning around. It's quite action, quite fast. This bit is it slows down, gives a little bit of insight into the character, which is what the audience obviously want. They don't want anything, where it's too much action. They want some character feedback, some character knowledge. The reverse also shows like may have connotations or portray the fact that he's confused. There's a bit of violence just then, not much, but a little bit of violence. People like it. People seem to like it. It's also conventional of an action film. Flashes, though, we know it's a flashback because of the flashes. Obviously conventional that flashes appear in a flashback. It's a non-medical scene, but we can see that there's the needle, some sort of entrails in a bag, a doctor or scientist injecting him. This is the blood scene. I was quite proud of that. Point of view shots, stuff like that. They all give different insight. They all put the audience in the place of the character, and make the audience feel as if they were there and how dangerous and bad it was. It all shows all the confusion as well, the different quick shots, different angles. It shows all the different confusion of our protagonist. This is the main chase now. As you can hear you would be able to hear the violin start to pick up now on the music. This is where we added it in. There's the flashbacks to the different parts of the scenes that we saw before, the needles, everything. You'll also notice a low angle shot looking up at the scientist, giving him like a high, powerful figure, which is what we wanted him to look like, because he's powerful over the weak protagonist at the point. Protagonist runs. This is the shot now, looking up at the scientist. You'll see the protagonist just ran past then, and the antagonist is chasing after him again. This is where we've seen more into the insight of the storyline of behind how this underground sport has been going on. There's quite big amounts of money being passed around. There's a lot of money being used. That was fake money. This is the high bit of this shot. The high bit of the sequence, sorry. The big bang We thought that worked quite well. The titles, we only used 2 titles. The Chase, they were the 2 titles that we used in it. The one title when you put them together, obviously. And they bang onto screen because we thought that would work, because they would. I thought that would sort of portray the car hitting Max Fisher, and the titles bang onto screen like the car bangs into Max Fisher. Another few things that happen is the handheld camera in the shot previous, when he's running through all the white metal things. It's actually in my hometown, but there's no other way of explaining it. It looks like it's actually a market, but there's no other way of explaining it. Handheld, it shows his confusion. He's lost. He can't figure his way around, and then he just gets run over, and that's basically that's that. There's not much we can do about that. But I mean, the use of the I didn't have a choice. That means that it's in the past tense, which means that we know that Max Fisher's still alive, but we don't know what happened to him after that, which is a bit of a cliffhanger. Makes the audience, they're quite enthralled by it. They're quite enticed by it. They want to know what happens next. When we were doing this with our focus group, a lot of people said, "What happens next? Are you not going to make the next scene? Are you not going to make the next bit? So we at least know what happens to him. Is he not going to wake up?" A lot of people wanted to know, which I thought worked quite well. Another few shots are the fact that it's all in the city, which is obviously what they wanted from our research. We found that from our research. We found there's websites, a bit like websites that shouldn't be around, like the torrent websites, but they still are. There's no way of shutting them down. That's what this website is meant to be like. This The Chase, things like that. It's underground. It's not meant to be there, but it is. So thank you for listening, and I hope I explained a little bit to you there. Thank you.